Don't just live for tomorrow, or just live in yesterday. Just be glad for all you have that's in today. And though you've come through many obstacles.
Hey everyone, Connie here, and welcome to my blind reaction to OKKO Let's Be Heroes Season 2, Episodes 6 and 7. So, yeah, last time we got me simping over Carol. Because I said it a million times, and I'll keep saying it. I'm going to drill this into your heads. I like buff girls. I like strong, buff, hot girls. It is 100% my type. And it's like, yeah, I like plenty of other girls too. But I really am attracted to buff girls. And it's like Carol is just really hot. So it's like, yeah, there was a lot of simpage. But it was a really cute episode as well, with her and Mr. Gar on their date and everything. And the trio trying to do their best to help, but also like try to figure out what they really think of it and everything. It was super cute. And we also had like the trio trying to work together better with the army guy and the monk guy. I don't know their names. One was like Jaff, I think. But it's like, I wasn't as big into that episode. It just wasn't really my thing, and I had an issue with like how it was presented and everything. But moving forward, we're just gonna continue on and see what we have in store with another couple episodes here. Just as usual with this show, it's like impossible to know what to expect. So no real thoughts. Let's just get into it. When the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction, and after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after it fades to black and fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts and will contain spoilers to the episodes. So, with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you at the reaction. We're back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. I don't think I've really talked about this much on the channel, which is surprising because I talk about a lot of stuff. But there's a couple things like that really freak me out more than like anything else. Like, obviously there's things I'm scared of, like heights and spiders and shit, and but there's certain things like just that if I ever start thinking about them, they legitimately freak me out to the point of like getting into a really bad headspace. And existentialism is one of them. It's just like anytime I start thinking about shit like that, and anytime or when it goes into like mortality as well, like things like that, or like what happens to my consciousness after I die, and anything like that, shit like that freaks me the hell out, and just, again, it puts me in a really bad headspace, and I can't handle it. And it's like, I'm not saying that this episode was bad. It was meta in a lot of great ways. I could never watch that episode again. I'm not even joking that it's like, it really got to me. Like, that, again, that kind of stuff just, I can't deal with it. It just freaks me out to that high of a level. So we're done talking about that. That's all I'm going to mention about that episode. Let's talk about the first one of these. Um, so Rad, Enid, and KO are given the duty by Mr. Gar to watch over the security system that he's placed everywhere because apparently he's Princess Bubblegum now. And they realize the Boxmore bots are competing in a sort of reality competition show led by Lord Cowboy Daryl. And they're just trying to get some kind of like immunity statue and win who gets to be his number one assistant, basically. And it's just a lot of ridiculous fun and goofiness with KO, Rad, and Enid all becoming obsessed and each of them becoming attached to a specific character and everything. And it's clearly making fun of people who get too attached to reality television and everything, to where like they fight about it and they get very defensive of the contestants they like and all. Like, I very much get the joke. But it's also just really funny seeing the Boxmore bots compete like it, and Shannon is still just the best. Like Raymond, I don't mind Raymond or anything, but he's definitely like probably my least favorite of the Boxmore bots. He's just annoying. Um, if I'm being honest, Jethro is Jethro's Jethro. Like, how can you hate Jethro? And the other guy, it's like I think I remember you existing, but you're so unmemorable otherwise that it's just like I guess you're here. It's just like, oh, okay, sure. Let's just go back to Shannon now. I loved her reaction when he came in, and just screamed. Just her reaction. It's like, what? She's like, what the hell was that? It's just like, and in the end, the trio ends up like pretending to be Lord Cowboy Daryl, using the security system and everything to project their voices to the Boxmore bots and get them to do ridiculous shit. And eventually, they get punished by Mr. Gar for it, and yeah, it was fun. It was silly, and I like how at the end even Mr. Gar had a favorite, like being Boxman and everything, and there was some good meta jokes in this one, and I very much enjoyed it. And again, Shannon was great, but Shannon's always great. So anytime we get Shannon, it's like that's just a win for me. But yeah, so nothing else happened in this reaction, nothing at all. So we're just gonna end this here. Um, I'm Connie. I'm signing off. See y'all next time.